Hi, it's good to speak to you again, especially if you're the one that was in the workshop with us the other day. And if you are the partner and haven't met me, my name is Oliver Stones and I'm the head of financial wellness for SurePlan Financial. Now that you've put your hand up to get a little bit more information about your mortgage, how you can pay it off more quickly, to get debt free years sooner, save interest, and maybe use some of the mortgage products that are available from the banks in a way that's just going to work better for your life. The purpose of this video is to briefly explain what options you have and what we can offer you. You've already had a quick chat with Caroline, who's made a time for you to go through the process that will enable you to get a free mortgage report from us. There are a couple of other things I wanted to explain, just so that you can fully understand the process and know what the next steps are. So the next step, after booking the initial meeting, is that ideally you spend about 12 to 20 minutes on a Zoom call with David Buckleton. He's one of my assistants. He'll be gathering information that we need to generate that free mortgage report for you. And in order to do that, we've got to meet some basic criteria under the Financial Markets Authority. Purely for your information, SurePlan holds a Class 3 Financial Advice Provider license, which is the highest level of license that you can hold under the current regime. It means that we must make sure that we are 100% compliant with all FMA regulations all of the time and tick all the right regulation boxes. So I hope it's okay with you that we'll ask you the required questions that tick those boxes. But also, we need to understand a little bit more about your personal financial position in relation to your mortgage so that we can give you the right advice, which is exactly tailored and customized to you, and that achieves the outcomes that you want, such as paying the mortgage off sooner, be debt free, and save interest along the way. There may be other things that we need to take into account in terms of your individual circumstances and personal goals, so that the mortgage decisions work for you and your life now. Please rest assured that any personal information you give us, we are incredibly careful to protect. Your information is completely confidential and safely held, and we obviously follow all the strict regulations of the Privacy Act 2020. In addition to additional obligations, that I won't bore you with the details, there are a whole lot of further client information safeguards under our financial advice provider license. So the key thing for you to know is that your information is very safe and secure. We have to gather information all the time as part of our day-to-day job from many people, and we have extremely robust systems in place that make sure it's well protected all the way from the meeting through to our record keeping. Once the information is in place, it generates a personalized statement of advice to produce the outcomes that are important to you. I'll be spending about 20 minutes on a Zoom call with you explaining how it works and answering any of your questions. The end goal of that is that you will have a set of actions that you can get on with doing to get on your mortgage, to get your mortgage paid off sooner, save interest, and all the good stuff. If at that point you'd like us to do all the necessary work for you, then we'd be happy to do that. However, if you would like to take the information and just go and do it yourself, you're also more than welcome to do that as well. And I'll ask you at the end of our discussion, when we have it, which direction you'd like to go. If you want us to do the work, I can explain what's involved and talk you about the next steps. The good news is that we go through and we implement all the work. The banks recompense us, not you, so it doesn't cost you anything, which we think is a pretty good deal for you. hopefully after watching this video or reading the email that you have any questions leading up to those meetings, please feel free to give me a call or pop me an email, and I'm happy to run over any of those things again. I'm really looking forward to doing some good mortgage analysis and coming up with some great answers, and then spending some time with you on a Zoom call. Thank you very much.